Uncle Nick, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, is a Delaware County political icon.
Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started in to hum. Still, it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come.
Nicholas Anthony Micozzie was born to Camilo and Josephine Micozzie and resided in West Philadelphia. He attended St. Donato Roman Catholic Elementary School and was a graduate of St. Thomas More High School for boys. Nick's family later moved to Havertown when he left his close-knit Italian neighborhood to serve his country. Nick served in the United States Air Force during the Korean War conflict. It was during this tour of duty, stationed in Waco, Texas, where he achieved the rank of Staff Sergeant. But most importantly, he met a young woman in the Air Force SWAF, working in the Judge Advocate's office. The young lady, June Marie Howard from Leominster, Massachusetts, would soon to become Nick's partner of 60 years.
Nick, it's been a great 40 years. I couldn't be more proud to work alongside you. Congratulations on your retirement and what you've accomplished in Harrisburg. May you and June have a good rest of your life and enjoy one another as you've done in the past, okay? You're my friend and you're my buddy. Congratulations.
When Nick first announced his retirement, I recall a reporter calling me up and asking me my thoughts about Nick's retirement. And certainly it's a loss to the residents of the 163rd Legislative District, but what really struck me is what a great family man he is. And I go to Anthony's, I see him and his wife June, married for, seems like forever. You think they were still high school sweethearts. I see the look in his eyes when he talks about his children, his grandchildren, and Nick's got a lot of legacies, but his family's probably his most proudest one. Again, congratulations, Nick.
Nick, congratulations on your retirement. Retirement to you is going to mean what it has meant to me many, many times. We will still be involved in the political arena. It's something that's in your blood. You'll never lose it. You'll always be out there door to door. Thank you once again for being my friend.
Nick and June moved to Westbrook Park section of Upper Darby and started to raise a family and had 3 children, Kathy, Tom, and Kelly. The early years of their marriage were busy with Nick working as a barber and later as engineer for General Electric Space Division. He attended St. Joseph University Night School and graduated with a bachelor's degree in business administration. After his career at General Electric, Nick obtained his real estate license and broker's license and opened the Micozzie Realtors. His community involvement is highlighted by his service in such organizations as the Knights of Columbus, first as a lead saxophonist in the string band, then named Grand Knight and president of the Home Association. He continues to be an active member today. He's a longtime member of the Primo Seacane Westbrook Fire Company and the Clifton Heights Columbus Italian-American Association.
Nick was always the guy that you wanted in the foxhole with you if there was a battle. He'd never leave a friend, never desert a friend. He's a man of integrity. His word was his bond, and that handshake was better than any contract that any attorney would write. I wish him and his wife and family the best. He certainly gave the best years of his life to this county and to this Commonwealth. Nick Micozzie is a gentleman, indeed a true gentleman.
Nick, just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your years of service as a public servant. Thank you for being my friend. Appreciate it. Love you, brother.
I just want to wish Nick Micozzie the best of everything to him and his family. He has more than earned it.
Nick, or as Uncle Nick as we call you in Harrisburg, congratulations and best of luck in your retirement.
The work, family, community life of Westbrook Park took a dramatic change when, in 1971, the local government officials made a proposal to sell recreation land. Oddly, this was the field where Nick's son Tom played football. With a strong need to learn and understand, and never just accepting the status quo, Nick Micozzie attended his first in what would turn out to be a long list of public meetings. Shortly after attending the Upper Darby Zoning Hearing Board, where the sale of recreation land was discussed, Nick decided with June that he wanted to run for the local Upper Darby Commissioner seat as a Democrat. Nick approached the race for Township Commissioner with the strong work ethic of a second-generation Italian-American. He was elected Township Commissioner, the first Democrat in Upper Darby history ever to be elected to this position, and then, in 1975, sworn in under the Home Rule Charter form of government as a Township Council member.
Nick, it is with great acclaim, a front page headline no doubt, that I wish you all the best on your retirement. I know of no one who has served harder and longer for the people of the 163rd District and really all of Delaware County. You, sir, truly are an icon of Delco. All the best, Nick.
I, and on behalf of my wife Donna, want to take this opportunity to wish you, Nick Micozzie, a long, healthy retirement and many years of enjoyment, along with your wonderful wife, June. Thank you for your guidance and friendship through the years, and your so many years of service to the people of the 163rd.
Congratulations, Nick Micozzie. We are definitely going to miss you in the House, but please enjoy your retirement.
Hi Nick, it's John McLean from County Council. On behalf of all the residents of Delaware County, we want to wish you a happy retirement.
A little discouraged with the Democrat organization, as they did not acknowledge him as a candidate for state representative seat for the 1978 election, Nick enjoyed some mild persuasion from Tom Judge and John McNichol, and Nick changed his registration to Republican and ran for the 163rd State Legislative District seat as a Republican. In 1979, he was sworn into this position as a Republican. He was excited to serve the people. From 1979 to 1989, Nick served the community in both positions, a member of the Upper Darby Township Council and the state representative from the 163rd District. With both positions, he ran 3 out of every 4 years. From the early days of his public involvement, Nick has been identified as a people person who always demonstrated a strong sense of independence and dedication to those he was elected to serve. While in Harrisburg, Nick served on a number of committees in the state legislature. He had committee membership on liquor, local government, insurance, professional licensing, and health. He also championed 2 topics most near his heart: property tax reform and education funding. In 1993, Nick became chairman of the House's Insurance Committee, where he led the charge for reform to the Medical Profession Liability Catastrophic Loss Fund, 48-hour mandatory hospital stay for newborns and their mothers, parity in mental health insurance coverage, autism insurance coverage for children under 21, standards for tow truck operators, and public adjuster consumer protection. In 2013, Nick was tapped for the chairman of the House Transportation Committee, where he worked tirelessly to help pass the historic transportation bill with funding for SEPTA and repairs to many infrastructure bridges in the Commonwealth. Nick is known as an avid campaigner and believed in knocking on every door to talk with his constituents as the secret to a successful race. Since first getting involved in public service 44 years ago in 1971, between primaries and general elections, Nick has been involved in 42 elections. The record shows that he has 42 wins and 0 losses. Not a bad record for an Italian kid from West Philadelphia.
Hi Nick, congratulations on your retirement. Please don't drive June crazy. We know you're going to enjoy it. I could say lots of things about how you taught me how to negotiate, how to get the best out of a deal, but you were always very kind to me, and to me you're more like a favorite uncle than a politician. I'm very grateful for what you did for me personally and for what you did for the Borough of Lansdowne. So congratulations again and enjoy your time.
Nick has been legendary as a legislator, as a representative of Delaware County, and as a man. And I've known legendary people, but I've never known one with the humility of Nick and always knowing that his family always came first. So Nick, my friend, you may be retiring from the General Assembly of Pennsylvania, but you will never retire as the icon that I have come to know as one of my best friends, lo these many years. God bless you, and keep on dancing.
It's not a secret that Representative Micozzie was a big fan of the Legislative Initiative grant in its day. He is fondly known in Harrisburg as Uncle Nick, and he and his staff were successful composers of grant applications for community projects such as new clubhouse and visitor stands at the Clifton Heights ball field, renovations to the Lansdowne 20th Century Club, purchase and renovation to the historic Lansdowne Theater, construction of a walking path along Scottsdale Road, the Swedish Log Cabin, Lindbergh Bridge, aid to the construction of the Primos Seacane Westbrook Park Firehouse, installation of sanitary sewer lines in the Hilldale section of Upper Darby Township, traffic signal improvements along Baltimore Pike, and property revitalization in Clifton Heights along Springfield Road between Baltimore Pike and Broadway Avenue. The list of projects are too many to name. Nick's countless hours and knowledge of Harrisburg funding provides millions of dollars back to our community.
Nick, I want to congratulate you on your retirement. I wish you the best. You've done so much for this community, and I look forward to carrying on your legacy.
Nick, on the occasion of your retirement, I wish you well. I never thought this day would come to you because you're a constant workaholic, but I think what's going to happen is your job is just going to shift a bit. This is just going to give you more time to spend with your children and your grandchildren, and I know that's what you really love to do. Congratulations, best wishes.
Nick, good luck on your retirement. The services you provided for the residents of Delaware County, Upper Darby, and Pennsylvania will never go unnoticed. You've done an outstanding job, and you truly loved the people you represented and the communities you represented, and good luck on your retirement.
Hi, my name is Joe Kelly. I'm Mayor of Clifton Heights. On behalf of the citizens and myself, I'm here to say, Nick, thank you for a job well done. You cared about Clifton Heights, you cared about us. Good luck in your retirement. You're always welcome in the borough of Clifton Heights. Thank you for a job well done.
Known for his fairness and compassion for others, Nick has made many friends. There's not a restaurant or store he can go where someone does not come up to him and thank him for his help. He's very proud of the many accomplishments and community service he and his office staff have provided to the residents of the 163rd Legislature District over the last 36 years. He is equally proud of his children and their individual accomplishments. Kathy, who is president of a national staffing and consulting company serving individuals with disabilities, married to her husband Guy and share 3 children, 7 grandchildren. Thomas, a licensed nursing care administrator, currently serving as the county's Director of Risk Management and Labor Relation and Mayor of Upper Darby Township, married to his wife Sue, and share 2 children and 4 grandchildren. And Kelly, who is owner of Micozzie Realtors and serves the community as the magisterial district judge, married to Ernie, and share 2 daughters. In total, Nick and June have 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren.
Mr. Chairman, after all the years, congratulations, and it's hardly goodbye because I know that we'll still be in touch. I look forward to the early morning emails.
Nick, congratulations on your retirement. I'm going to miss you like crazy. There's going to be an empty seat next to me, so have your cell phone on because I'm going to call you on tough votes.
Nick, congratulations. You're finally retiring, and I just wish you the very best. God bless.
Nick, I wish you well. Wish you have a good time and down at the shore with your family and so forth. And I will be joining you shortly.
Nick, congratulations on your retirement. It's certainly well deserved. And June, thank you, and rest of the Micozzie family, thank you for sharing Nick with us for so many years.
I'd like to congratulate Nicholas Anthony for his many productive years as dedicated to the community in Upper Darby and of course in the halls of Harrisburg.
Congratulations, Nick. From Carol and I, the children and the grandchildren, and I hope you live forever.
Thank you, Nick. We love you.
If you know Nick, you know that he often shares how his wife June is the wind beneath his wings and the strength that has allowed him to be so generous with his time in the community. From the early days in Waco, Texas, to many a Friday evening today, you can find June and Nick dancing the night away. There's no doubt that Nick will miss the day-to-day busy life of being a state representative. But even after retirement, his legacy for community will continue. Nick admits that he's not going to miss the Harrisburg ride, but he's really looking forward to spending more time with some travel and family. But one thing is for sure, he will continue to jitterbug into a successful retirement.
With that, I want to thank each and every one of you for your friendship. Like I said, I love this institution. God bless America.
Nick Micozzie and I guess it's 40 years now that we've been friends and political friends. We drove to Harrisburg together up and down the turnpike. And back in the day when money was very tight, and when we went into the legislature, I think the salary back then was maybe $15,000 or $16,000. So the money didn't go around as much, as it does today. We roomed together. There was a bill that was in the House Liquor Committee, and Nick was a prime sponsor of this legislation, and he had to be at the meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning. Says to me that evening, we got to get to bed early, we got to be up early, we got to be crisp, we got to be sharp, I got to be at that liquor meeting. At 3 o'clock in the morning, he wakes up and he said to me, oh my God, he says, I missed the time, we're late, Mara, get out of bed, we got to get her in, takes his clothes off, gets in the shower, comes out of the shower, and he says to me, sorry buddy, I made a mistake. My watch was upside down, it was only 3 o'clock. So from that point on, we decided that we'd part our ways and we would sleep in separate rooms, but we had a good life, we had a lot of fun, and a lot of hard work. You are a good person, you are a good human being, and I'll tell you what, buddy, I love you.
When I think about Nick Micozzie, I don't think about the politician or the government official even. I think about the family man. When Nick first announced his retirement, I recall a reporter calling me up and asking me my thoughts about Nick's retirement. And certainly it's a loss to the residents of the 163rd Legislative District, but what really struck me is what a great family man he is. And I go to Anthony's, I see him and his wife June, married for, seems like forever. You think they were still high school sweethearts. I see the look in his eyes when he talks about his children, his grandchildren, and Nick's got a lot of legacies, but his family